In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep? Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways. This is The Waiting Queue. Alright, and welcome to the Waiting Queue podcast for 8/25/14. I'm not actually sure if we're actually live.
Well, 8:25 for you.
We're live.
What do you mean
We're
8:25
live.
for me?
We're optimal.
For me, it's 6:01.
Yeah, for me it's 8:25. So
You guys are idiots.
well, you're an idiot. Oh my god! Oh my god! First, I had to start this with a story.
I
Okay.
think my computer's
Okay.
drunk.
Okay. Listen, guys.
What?
Guys.
What?
Okay.
What?
So I bought Billy a
Fucking
paintball
listening,
gun, right?
Jesus.
People don't even know
I-
who's on the podcast right now. Hold on. We have to go through
Okay.
and
Who
introduce.
showed up?
I
Box Dagless Cube.
I have myself, Mr. Companion Cube. I'm sure maybe a couple of you have met me. I like long walks on the beach, interrupting Dagless and going off on tangents. And yeah. What about you, Billy?
I'm Billy / Box. My penis is huge. Sub ladies. That's all I got.
What about you, Relic?
My name is Relica. I like to take long walks on a beach.
Not on the
like-
beach?
I
Just
like-
a-
No, a very specific beach.
A very
Oh.
specific beach. It's called Your Mother.
It's called The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
I like to get my diddle whittled by anybody who has a mustache or is named Kenny. Who's not Kenny. I also like when people interrupt Dagless' stories because it's good times for everyone, except for Dagless.
You almost made me spit at my ice cream stand. What were you saying, Dagless?
Yeah.
Sorry, isn't Relic taking my spot now?
Well, no, I mean, he just left the call.
Oh, what a fucking douche! I swear,
know.
man. Okay. Anyways, I bought Box a paintball gun for his birthday, and
Wow.
I got him like CO2 cartridges and everything, and so he plugs the CO2 into his gun. And first of all, I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? Did you seriously do that? And he just starts like he doesn't have anything in it, but he shoots it off in my room, and there's like a little bit of dust in it that like flies out and hits the ground and goes like boom. And I'm like, okay, dude, you need to like take out the CO2. And he's like, oh, I cocked it, and now I can't uncock it. And then he just starts firing it, and it's going
I found out how to do rapid fire.
and then he
Wow.
tries to take out the CO2 cartridge, and there's just CO2 spraying everywhere. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
If you
but I
suck
found
enough
out
of
that-
that stuff in, don't you, like, suffocate to death?
You die, yeah. CO2 will kill you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or get you high.
No, you can't
Or
get high
both.
off CO2.
Yeah, you get high off of
You
CO2.
can't get high off CO2. CO2 just asphyxiates you. We breathe out CO2. If we could get high off CO2, we would be high all the time.
I'm gonna disprove you. Can you get
Okay.
high?
Alright, while this is going on, boys, look at our topics today. Hey, look at this. These aren't the same topics now. Games we've been playing. Those are some good topics I got to say.
Well, they're the
As
same
the-
topics as last time.
As the future topic master of the Year of Our Machine Lord 1308, that's pretty good.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to set up the, chat because Cross is not here recording, and I'm too lazy to try to figure out how to record myself. So there we go.
So no one's recording.
I'm
This is-
streaming, but,
Yep. How are you gonna get this up onto the tubes? Oh,
exporting it, yeah.
Look, man. Sometimes Daggers doesn't think things through.
So, what have you guys been up to? What have you guys been up to?
I've been playing a lot of CS:GO recently and
Yeah, I
doing
noticed
more
that.
Dark Souls. Lots of Dark Souls too. I've been thinking about doing a video on the DLC they released because it's really cool. Like, it's what I wanted Dark Souls 2 to be.
It's
'Cause-
called Crown of the Shrunken King, right?
Yeah, Crown of the Sunken King. I wish it was Crown of the Shrunken King. I'm such a small man. Anyways, so like basically, it starts. It's like a hard area, right? Like it's one of the hardest areas in the game, just like in the first game's DLC. But it has this like once you get past the first few areas, you end up in the Dragon Sanctum, which
That
is
sounds
just
sexy.
basically every room is just a giant trap. So like, and it's a different trap every time. So it's really interesting to go into the different rooms and like see the traps and try to figure out how to escape them. Like I'm just gonna give an example of one that isn't too interesting, so that people can experience the traps. But the first room I found, there were like two ghosts and like two pieces of like armor on like these beds,
Yep.
or I guess they were like catacomb things.
They lured
And,
you
I
in, basically.
Well, I couldn't. No, like the armor was like a suit of armor, and it was like glowing. But I couldn't really do damage to the ghosts. So after a while, I decided to try to hit the armor because I noticed they looked similar to the ghosts,
Yep.
and it turned the ghosts solid, and then I could fight them like really easily. So there's always like little things you can do, and you got to like look at the puzzles before you go into
Yeah.
them if you can.
In the first game, how to defeat ghosts, you had to like have this soul, didn't you? What was it?
You had to have a transient soul.
Yeah.
Or a holy weapon. I think holy weapons worked anyways.
Pyromancy didn't.
It did if you use a transient soul first.
Let me try. to
Yeah,
look
they
this
took
real quick.
they took ghosts out of Dark Souls 2. I don't think there are any ghosts.
Well, I still have yet to beat Dark Souls 1, and Billy
Probably
hasn't beaten it
never will.
either. Don't worry about it. I came very close to uninstalling it because I'm like, I'm not gonna play this. But then I said,
I did uninstall it.
yeah. But then I said, if I uninstall it, I'm definitely not gonna play it ever. And
You should just play it and get it over with.
Yeah,
I know I sort of ruined it for you by saying now you're at the worst part, but it's not that bad. Like,
It's not that bad. It's just the worst part about the game. It has terrible
no,
bosses.
it's just the most frustrating part of the game, because like a lot of the bosses aren't too difficult.
Well,
But some of the bosses are difficult to like if you don't know what you're doing.
on the flip side, I can kind of disagree with him on this because he told me like the last couple of bosses are hard, and I legitimately had no problem with them.
Well,
Wait, you did
thing
beat
is
the game?
I beat Gravelord Nito. I beat almost all of the last 4. I beat 3 of them.
Oh.
I still have to beat Seath.
Nito and Seath are the easiest. The Witch of Izalith is easy, but it's really frustrating to try to kill because you gotta like run at it multiple times.
Yeah.
And the Four Kings I find to be the most annoying.
I had more trouble with Nito than the 4 Kings, which
Yeah.
is weird.
Well, the thing is, I kept summoning people, and that makes the Four Kings really hard, and I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know.
I never summoned anybody.
So
Which-
if you, yeah, well, Cube does surprisingly well too. Like when he like beat Ornstein and Smog in like 2 fights.
Yeah,
Mhm.
same.
Yeah, I was surprised at how well you guys did.
Well,
to
not
say,
2
like, you
fights.
guys- no, I'm not saying like you guys suck, but like a lot of people I know like have a lot of hard time in
I'm
the
not
first.
saying you guys suck, but you guys are just horrendous at video games.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like a lot of people have bad experiences with Dark Souls. Like they have a lot of trouble getting through it, whereas you guys did really well.
Yeah, which I don't really get, because Dark Souls is just, it's about patience more than anything else.
It's about timing and knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I was expecting...
I would still say it's one of the harder games out there, though.
It's no Earthbound.
Earthbound is not a difficult game.
Exactly.
Topic number 1 and topic number 2 are, hey, look at this, and these aren't the same topics now.
Well-
Can you read? Do you know how to read?
Oh yeah, I should probably go on the Twitch page, because, you know...
You don't have to.
I'm just...
You
my
can
adoring
bring
fans
up
might be posing me questions.
That's true.
We have topics. We have topics we're going to talk about.
Well, like 1, and we probably aren't
Yeah,
going to say
like
much
1.
about it.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say,
Yeah.
honestly.
True.
Yeah.
Bulldaps.
I could talk about Earthbound for the next 3 hours.
So,
That sounds
yeah,
terrible.
you both need to
It
beat
is.
Dark Souls, or Billy needs to get Dark Souls 2 and play through that.
I need to get Dark Souls too.
I don't really understand, like, I know you're bored of it, but you've legitimately got 2 more bosses to beat, and then you're done the game.
Yeah.
You might as well just reinstall it, beat those 2 bosses, and then just quit. Or, like, play, like, a challenge build.
Well, isn't that version of Gwendolyn or whatever that I beat basically just the last boss? But like,
Oh,
oh,
the last boss is Lord Gwyn.
oh, I was thinking about that dude I beat in the tunnel.
No.
That guy I had fucking issues with. That guy.
Yeah,
Alright.
that guy is a little crazy.
All right, so I've finally gotten everything completely set up. 10 minutes into the podcast. I know I should have had this set up before the podcast, but I was playing Awesomauts. So
Yeah, and I messaged him and he was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm just playing Awesomauts.
yeah, but the
My
thing
name's
is,
not Ken."
thing is, I'm beating Cross now in ranks, so it's completely worth it to have a terrible first 10 minutes of the podcast. Yeah. Isn't it called Eastern Standard Time, damn it? Because,
Yeah, it's Eastern Standard Time.
yeah, that's what we go by for the time of the podcast. and
Oh,
stuff.
look at me! Damn it! I'm from Europe. Oh, I'm so good. Yeah.
Ja.
I like it. He's pretty nice. I like him.
Not all Europeans are German.
Look,
Polish.
me and Box are Canadian. We're basically like English, so
Whoa.
we get English.
Whoa, nah. I'm more Portuguese than anything else.
Dude,
Also,
The whitest motherfucker I've ever seen.
apparently Phil Fish is selling the rights to Fez after being hacked.
oh, thank Christ.
After
Well, yes and no.
I don't give a shit about Phil Fish. Like, let's not. If we don't talk about him, he doesn't exist.
No, but the thing that bothers me is
Let's
like,
not. No, I don't want
no,
to
no,
talk.
it's not about fish. It's not about fish. The thing that bothers me is there are a lot of people that legitimately like Fez and that legitimately want a sequel to Fez 2. And as long as he has the rights,
There isn't
that's
gonna
never
happen.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of happy if he's selling the rights.
Fez wasn't that great, anyways.
No, but there are people that enjoyed it.
I understand enjoying it, but like it was praised way too much for basically being an art exploration game. Like there was no challenge.
Yeah. But that's some people just want
But it was
no
a brand.
challenge.
It was like a huge innovation on the indie puzzle genre. There wasn't a game like that
was it an
before that.
innovation?
That
How was it an innovation?
it was in different.
All that it did was like turn the world around. There's plenty of games that have done similar things. In fact, there's examples of Flash games that did the same thing years before and actually had like challenge to them. There's a guy who made like a review video who actually, let me see if I can find it. It's probably not going to happen, but there was a Flash game that was basically Fez, just like looked shittier and the controls were a bit shittier.
It also looks pretty nice. I don't know. I think it was a good game, but the developer is kind of a dick.
I don't think he's a dick because of what he did about his game, but the things he says in interviews
Oh, yeah.
and like whenever he's on video, he's
bad-
like a huge hipster douchebag.
Like, he has to, like, look at what he says and just... Like, do you think he reads what he posts?
Well, obviously, because he deletes some of them.
He must, because he does not... He sounds like an asshole. Like, if I talked the way he did, it's like... It's just phrasing. It's just how he says things.
Yeah. And I don't think
Like,
he
if he
doesn't
had-
care either. He's just an asshole.
No, yeah,
Yeah, it's...
says like
Yeah.
I know that I can be an asshole and people consider me a dick at times, but that's something like if someone's like you're being a dick, that's something that I will be like, oh well, like fuck, I'm sorry, like I'll try to fix that in the future, you know. But like someone calls Phil Fish a dick, or people like Phil Fish, like who have the same like behavior, I guess, and they just like, you know, they don't look inside themselves. Like when someone says something to you that you don't agree with, you at least have to take that in, look at it, like actually look at it from like a standpoint that isn't your own, and then if you don't agree with it, then fine. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, but see, the difference between you and Phil Fish is that he has a giant Twitter following, and he's a pretty big indie dev that a lot of people know about. And
I don't think getting big makes you a dick, though.
And that's the only difference.
No.
And
I'm
then
not
make
saying
both-
I'm not saying that getting big makes you a dick. I'm saying that more people hear your opinion. If he only had like 10 Twitter followers, nobody would give a shit about what he says. But he has hundreds.
I don't think people give a shit because he has a lot of Twitter followers. I think they give a shit because he says things that are pretty offensive, and he made a game that people liked.
He doesn't know how to handle fame. That's the thing. It's kind of like that Flappy Bird developer who canceled his game.
Well, yeah, that's because people were like threatening him too.
Name 2 games that he made. I think he made 3 titles earlier.
Before Fez.
Yeah, he made 3 titles before Fez.
I can't name them, but I know he did make games before Fez.
100s. Yeah, I kind of misspoke there. I was gonna say hundreds of thousands, but I don't think he has over 100,000 followers. Maybe that, but I'm not sure.
Thank you, Neuro Guy, again for the convenient links.
Yeah, but I wonder, like, how many of those followers are just there to be like, oh, what's he gonna say now? How is he gonna fuck this up?
Oh, there's plenty of people who like, that is the majority of the human population. People who just love, like, people thrive off drama. And like,
I would follow him just to like see what he's gonna say next, you know?
Well, people also want excuses to throw their own opinions in there too, you know?
Yeah, like that you're essentially rapist thing. Oh.
Yeah, like people like
Whoops.
to be the good guy.
Phil Fish, you were.
But sometimes you gotta realize that you might not be the good guy.
He has at least 12 followers. Yeah, he deleted. Phil Fish likes to delete his Twitter account. He comes on, he like rages about
says
stuff,
something horrible. Yeah.
and then makes his
It's been
profile
deleted like
private.
100 times.
I don't think Phil Fish is worth the attention, honestly. He has nothing of value to say about anything. He doesn't constructively like add anything to anyone's opinion. When have you ever heard him be like helping out in like other gamers, like giving people ideas or like just constructively criticizing something? Never. He just always is raging and yelling at people.
Could we reform the call real quick? It sounds poopy.
Okay. Okay, mate.
All right. You could, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm back.
Billy,
Yes.
you have to hang up in order for the call to die, and then you call us back, Dagless.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the waiting queue for 5718. Have a good time, Dave. Are you gonna hang up?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Click the goddamn hang up button. Jesus Christ.
Well, there's that. This is a terrible fucking podcast. I'm so sorry to everyone. Oh my god. Alright.
Isn't picking up.
There we go.
Cube is dead. Kenny is dead.
Was
Hello.
I the one that was supposed to phone back, or was it Daggles?
Dagless.
Ah.
See, I know.
He only has
shouldn't have.
1,400 followers.
It shouldn't be poopy.
I have like 6.
Oh my god,
I'm
that sounds so
close.
much better. Oh, I don't know why.
I don't even have a Twitter account. Fuck that.
Dagless does. He doesn't use it though.
Yeah, I go on every once in a while. If I had people who actually like went there for information, I probably would post stuff.
Well, then again, you aren't like a huge YouTuber, so
Yeah. It's not like I need to get like differing views, you know?
you could use it for an outlet to inform people who want to go on Try Not Found when you're streaming. You could do that.
Yeah, but
whenever you're done streaming, you could say
like tell people to go to my Twitter and join the Drive
yeah.
Not
Whenever
Found
you're
group.
done streaming, you could say, "Hey, go to my Twitter. Next time that I start streaming, I'll tweet it out."
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? That's a good idea.
Use it to whore all of your promotional stuff.
Oh, well, let me read this out, guys.
Sell yourself.
Arrow Guy just sent me an
How big
Encyclopedia
is it?
Dramatica thing. I'll just read like the beginning, like the foreword, okay? Alright. Phil Fish, power word Jacques Paul Philip Poisson.
I'm tempted to just mute you because it's just like,
Then mute me then. Is it really that annoying?
yeah, you can just read it like a normal human
But
being.
It'll be-
No.
It'll
I'm
be
gonna
just
read
like
it
that time
this.
when everybody
This
stopped
is what
watching
other
because of
people
your
want to see.
voice.
Fine. Is a shitty video game designer who received immense praise following his creation of a Super Paper Mario ripoff called Fez. A filthy hipster, he is widely reviled on the internet, mostly because he's a douche and a drama whore. He's also French-Canadian, which goes a long way towards explaining why he's such a stuck-up narcissistic twat. Totally true. French are douches. He can't sustain his ego since he must be respected by everyone, so don't you dare try to criticize Fez, or Phil and his White Knights will harass you and your family. Sometimes when Phil goes up against people with an intellect higher than a wet pixel, he usually makes an ass out of himself and goes into a rage fit, such as his latest one where he quit his gaming career and closed his company down. And then in the bottom left, there's a picture of Phil Fish crying.
Like an animated GIF.
And then there's a picture, the founding members of Coco Mori butt-fucking each other. Let me see what else, if there's anything really interesting.
I don't know. I don't like Encyclopedia Dramatica too much. I mean, I go there every once in a while and I read up on random things. Like, it's fun. It's a gamble.
Encyclopedia Dramatica is... sorry. Encyclopedia Dramatica is sort of like the left-wing version of Conservapedia. I mean, it's not
I've heard of
as
Conservapedia, but
political, but...
Are they there to save the whales? So, yeah.
it's like if 4chan made the Wikipedia, basically.
That was a good joke. Come on. I'm trying.
Try harder.
Also, it still says topic number 1.
I know. We don't have anything to talk about.
I'm really tempted to talk about my peeing habits.
This is a pretty good image, guys. This is how I feel sort of about this thing. Pixel is a cool guy, the guy who made Cave Story. Although the one on the right is a little bit of a butt. Okay, so let's talk about something less Phil Fishian. Like that Phil Fish, this is the sort of ordeal we had coming up anyways.
Which one?
The one where we talked about that lady who slept with the guys to get the game reviews to be good.
Oh, you mean the thing that we're going to talk about for like 5 minutes and then drop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there isn't really anything to say about it?
Basically, gaming review websites are shit. They've always been shit, and you shouldn't trust gaming review websites. Go watch someone trustable, like Zero Punctuation, Yahtzee Croshaw, maybe Total Biscuit, and Let's Players. That's the best way you'll know that a game is good. Also, it's not good to call people rapists when they're not rapists, and being a feminist doesn't mean that everyone is oppressing you.
Or better yet, the way to tell if a game is actually good, go to multiple different points of views on that. Like, don't just trust one person's opinion. Try to find out different reviews on the game and make up your own. Try to find people who are conformed to your sort of thinking. Not like conformed, but they think in the same like pipeline as you.
Also, try to find someone that's finished the game.
The situation is about 3 brothers who fight, just like brothers always do. The story takes place when 3 people from the same family, including Mike, the situation, take a different approach to life.
What are you talking about?
Mike uses his powers to protect people from others, his brothers, trying to make advantage of them, all while looking good doing it. However, despite all their conflict, their family always comes first. Let Mike the situation
posted
on his James Bond meets Sopranos adventure, including good guys, bad guys, heroes, anti-heroes, explosions, and of course girls.
And
it's
so
a book.
Everybody leaves.
It's a book.
That is a weird book.
It's Mike the situation from what was the name of that show? Jersey Shore. They're making Jersey Shore comic books.
Oh my God! Please no. Oh, we know what we need to do. I'm completely against book burning, but if we're gonna burn shit, we're gonna burn that.
Well, our comics books, you're then gonna get into that debate.
They're comic books, so I mean.
And also, there's digital copies of said.
God damn! We'll put them all on a hard drive.
That's what I sent. I sent a link to a digital version of the comic.
Now, I would suggest to anyone who does decide to read about the Depression Quest sex scandal thing, Do not make a video about it. Do not comment about it. You are going to make
Like
yourself
us,
look like a douche,
fucking
no matter
commenting
what you
about
say.
this shit.
No matter what you say, someone will get on your case about it.
Even saying no comments, people fucking get on
even
your
saying
ass
no
about saying that. It's like...
I have not played Depression Quest. I have not played Depression Quest.
I
either.
have to play Depression Quest.
Is it like... Is Oppression Quest like a parody game? Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, Oppression Quest. Oh. But yeah, Depression Quest is actually a fairly interesting game. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure, in a way. What? Copyright!
That's the Oppression Quest song.
I just heard a sad
Jesus, Dagless.
Sorry, I didn't mean
Did you,
to.
like, eat your mic? What?
Sorry. Sad quest. Sad Hulk quest.
Oh, that would be great if it was the sad Hulk walking away
Do
music.
do do do. Do 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 do.
Stop giving yourself rectal exams with your mic. It's a little disturbing.
Wait, this doesn't have a camera on it. Damn it!
I don't want to hear what the inside of your anus sounds like. If I did, well, you know, I'd just ask.
Yeah, hey.
Well, I assume he would know.
You gotta
Doesn't
ask your
everybody know
doctor
what their
that.
anus sounds like?
You gotta ask your doctor that next time you go to the doctor. Hey, what does the inside of my anus sound like?
It sounds healthy, I guess. It's a weird question to ask. Oh, I know another way we could talk about. All of the DDoS attacks on major gaming websites.
Oh,
You guys hear about that?
really?
Yeah, like PSN was taken down. All of these other like gaming websites were like attacked. I don't know why.
It might have something to do with this and the fact that people considered like this like a betrayal.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
because it
maybe
was-
it was linked to that or something.
It was all like console related websites.
Oh, you like the Sony thing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm kind of curious about why.
Like, why? Maybe just for the fuck of it.
It was PlayStation Network and Blizzard.
BC Master Blizzard is I don't know.
Blizzard's.
Blizzard servers are mostly on PC, dude.
I don't know. I think Diablo 1 was originally made for console.
Yeah,
servers.
but they have StarCraft on PC. They have WoW on PC. These are like the biggest ones. Yeah, Neuro guy linked to the PSN attack later.
He already linked to it. Of course he did, Neuro. Scroll back and you'll find every single...
So we have a guy who links to
Yeah.
everything, right? Let's see if I can find something that's almost unlinkable.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
A GeoCities site.
Hey, do you guys want to talk about video games?
Yeah,
Find
yeah. that would be
Find my
nice.
Power Rangers fan site from the 90s. It was a GeoCities page.
Okay, ignore box. We're gonna talk about video games now.
So yeah, there's this I don't I need to mention something real quick. Sorry for interrupting you. A while back, like this was a long time ago, months and months ago in the podcast, I said that Resident Evil 1 is getting remade, and then I looked more into it and I found an article saying that it was but in fact it is not. It is a
It's official.
official.
There's an official remake.
And it's supposed to
Yeah.
play like Resident Evil 4. Me
Yeah,
and Billy are
exactly.
actually really excited for it.
That's
and then if
gonna
that
be kick-ass.
succeeds, they're going to be doing 2.
That is
Yeah,
gonna be
Only if it
amazing, man.
succeeds.
Well, I mean, eventually they're going to be like, hey, people bought our game that was Resident Evil 4 again. So either what they're going to do is they're just going to keep making Resident Evil 4 again.
They just keep remaking it.
Or they're going to just like be like, we need to innovate. And then they'll do something
And then
stupid.
we'll add a costume. There we go. Give us another 60 bucks. God damn it.
Oh, there's also going to be a Resident Evil 7.
I've never played Resident Evil 1, so it might be nice to
Wait, is there a
like
Resident Evil
actually have a chance. The plot of Resident Evil is so fucking out there now.
Watch
like,
out for spoilers.
Who is left to be a bad guy?
Watch
no
out for
one is left
spoilers.
to be a bad guy.
As long as Umbrella's around. And also, are we talking about 7 specifically?
No.
Because if they're remaking 1, then the bad guy from 1 is going to be the bad guy from 1.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about 7, I meant. So,
Oh.
like, I mean, like, it's like, now, like, Wesker was, you know, like he was in all the games, and like I'm not gonna say anything because this is spoilers, even though Resident Evil 5 has been out for like years now. But I mean, like I don't think Wesker's gonna be doing any more bad guy things for quite a while.
Well, you know, what
There's
they say.
no one else. There's no one else who's been around long enough to be like a villain, unless Barry comes back. I almost was a Jill sandwich.
Well, what they could do, and what I'm pretty sure they will do, is the whole thing is it's whoever controls the virus, you know? So it's just like
basically.
another company. Like, because you got to assume, like, Umbrella was probably
Like
in competition with someone else.
Well, viral weapons. The way I think Resident Evil should end is I feel like either like some people should get a virus that like turns them into like perfect human beings and those are the only people left, or everybody turns into like a fucking mutant. And
I'm pretty sure
eventually-
it's that mutant thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Like, I
sure
think,
that's the virus thing's destination.
Jake? Was it Jake from Resident
Yeah,
Evil
Jake.
6?
Yeah, he's a mutant and he's
He was
also,
an anomaly, though. Like, he was like a 1 in a billion chance.
Yeah, but he was also Wesker's son.
Yeah, but he's a 1 in a billion chance of that happening.
Hmm.
Man, I remember when Resident Evil 6 was coming out and people were like, "Oh my god, you're gonna be able to play as Wesker's son." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be great."
And then you were wrong.
And then
Yeah,
that game was
apparently.
horrible. The only fun part was like the actual like part that played like Resident Evil 4.
I thought it
where you
was
played as
Leon's
Leon.
campaign, right?
Yeah, Leon's campaign was the best one. Me and Billy played through Leon's campaign. You know, we had like fun.
We
Like,
played through it twice, actually.
Yeah,
Leon,
because like there
show
were
me
hordes of zombies, and it was lots of fun, right? And then we tried playing through Chris's campaign, and it was just like Resident Evil 5, like getting shot at by guys all the time, and it was like,
Yeah.
And then we tried playing through the other campaign, and we
That
ran through the snow for like hours, and then eventually we got stuck in like a area where you had to run, and it was like impossible to get past.
It was a situation where we both had to press a series of buttons, but the delay would screw with us, you know?
Yeah.
Like the lag, so we just couldn't do it.
No, we had to run, and then like one of us would always be slower or something.
Yeah, I heard
because
that.
of like the connection.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. I wanted to hear what you heard.
I heard-
feel so bad just talking over Cube.
Um,
It's like, just scream, Cube. Just scream. Let it all hang out.
I heard that. I heard that.
God damn it, Cube! Louder!
No, I'm
Fuck.
nervous. I heard that Resident Evil 6, the only good campaign was Leon's, and
Yeah.
that the other two campaigns were a lot poopier, and that probably just comes down to the fact that they probably,
They probably
spent
made
more
Leon's
campaign.
first.
Yeah, they probably spent more time on his campaign and fleshing that out.
Leon's was a lot of fun. It played like Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2, you know, like zombies coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one
Lots of
overarching
zombies.
problem was like, I didn't understand what was going on story-wise.
Yeah, but the best part of that game was there's this one scene where there's like fog through like this entire city that's turning everyone into zombies, and you're running through like houses, and there's zombies like breaking glass windows to get through, and there's like other guys helping you like shooting at the zombies, and
You
you're
have to
just
run from the
you're
fog.
just booking from the fog and trying to also kill enough zombies to like get ahead, and it was a great moment. Like if the entire game was moments like that, and then like big creepy moments, like just make a game that was just Leon's campaign. There you go, you got it. Good game. Although there were some bad parts, like the church and the bus.
Yeah. Well, like, again, the one problem I have, though, is I have no idea why that fog happened. Like, I don't know why the zombie fog was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I had no context for that just happening.
Zombie
Yeah,
fog?
and I had-
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
We went to different cities, but it didn't seem like we were going anywhere.
Yeah. It's like, why are we here now?
Why are we in Japan?
Why?
Because reasons.
Why are we in a graveyard?
So this guy was the bad guy? No, wait. He was the good... Who's the
He
bad
has a
guy?
mustache. He must be the
The
bad guy.
last boss was a good guy.
Was he, though?
He was sort of a good guy.
I'm still confused by whether that guy was the good guy or not.
He didn't want the zombies to happen. He was trying to stop it, but he also didn't want to become what he became.
We still killed the shit out of him, though.
Yeah, we killed the shit out of him.
Twice, in fact.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Ada.
Again, I didn't.
There's like a billion Adas.
If you were gonna play Resident Evil 6, just do what I did.
That's why there's so many Asians, because everyone is Ada.
Or it's Japan. Yeah. So you aren't gonna see Leon again for another 2 games because it's Resident Evil 2, then 4, then 6. So once Resident Evil 8 comes out, then boop, got it.
There's another Leon. The movies were pretty good. The ones with Leon in them.
Yeah, I saw the animated one with Leon in it, and
The Generation, was good. The live action one with Leon. Oh my god, we didn't even get to see the part where Leon showed up. We stopped watching the movie.
What was it called?
I don't.
It was the one with the clones.
The movie starts with showing the
or Extinction.
It's the newest one.
There's so many fucking movies.
The movie starts with the boat from the last movie getting attacked, everyone getting killed. So there was no point.
Oh, by the way, spoilers for Resident Evil the movies. If you actually care,
it doesn't matter.
It's a shitty story anyway.
So everyone dies, and then it's okay, now we're going to show the title sequence. And now we're going to show the intro scene that was 20 minutes long, backwards for some reason, and then play the same, girl from the first game going, "You're all going to die down here," 50 times. And then they said it again, halfway through the movie, and that's when I was like, no, I am done.
I'm done. Goodbye.
That's legitimately the weirdest thing, is they do 10 minutes forward, and then they do 10 minutes backwards of the exact same scene.
Is it fast forwarded at all,
or
is
the
it
ending of the movie before?
Oh man.
I'll
talk about padding.
This is worse than Uwe Boll shit, man. It's like Uwe Boll times 2. Uwe Boll combo.
Hey.
Uwe Boll Electric Boogaloo.
Leave Uwe Boll out of this. There's no reason to smidge his name like that.
There's plenty of reasons to smidge his name.
Come on, man. Fucking Far Cry the movie. So.
Is he making Far Cry the movie?
He already did. No one's seen it.
What?
It's a pretty good movie.
Is it actually?
It's pretty alright.
He made a good movie?
He's made several good movies, just,
Like what?
Alone in the Dark was good. It was good in a bad sort of way.
No, it was bad in a bad sort of way. It was
just
hey Mark.
Just sit down and watch every Uwe Boll film.
I sit down and I've watched a lot of them. Blood
sounds like a
was
terrible experience.
It is, but if you're drunk, it's great.
Well,
that's something you should have said beforehand.
yeah, if you're drunk, you should sit down and watch these. If not, don't. That probably doesn't mean they're good movies, by the way. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, but they are.
Yeah.
I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
So will he.
So yeah, what game?
Boxing matches.
This is supposed to be a gaming podcast, by the way. I just
Uwe Boll makes game movies,
but
so it's technically a game.
Not game movies. That's
not game movies. That's Back Mountain territory.
Oh man.
Okay. Anyways.
But yeah. What games have you been playing, Billy?
Oh. Well, I've been playing Earthbound again.
Oh, really?
Final Fantasy IV again. Off, which
What's Off?
Is a fan. It's a fan game based off of Earthbound that Dagless recommended to me.
You were
on PC.
liking it, but then the combat was stupid. But that's all RPGs, because RPGs are dumb.
No.
But Final Fantasy 13 X 9.5.1.
Oh, fuck 13.
Fuck 13. That combat system is so good.
Okay, let's
fuck
not,
13 and all its sequels.
Let's not talk about 13.
Why else would they constantly rehash
it? Don't talk about 13. It's so they can do the Kingdom Hearts thing where there's 13 people with the names that start with X.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's a reason for that. I can't give Kingdom Hearts shit because I do enjoy those games. Just not the story. Fucking watching Goofy plow around with
power of friendship, and then Sephiroth is Cloud is yes, the power of friendship. We are good friends.
And again, Winnie the Pooh are in those games. It's just yeah,
it's fucking Winnie the Pooh, Aladdin.
It's Winnie the Pooh talking about friendship and happiness, and then Cloud just being I miss my wife.
I'm pretty sure Aerith is alive. in Kingdom Hearts
For now.
for now.
You don't know about the third game. They could kill
Look,
her off.
it's not the third game now. They made all those shitty DS games.
And then I've also been playing Team Fortress 2. A
Yeah,
lot of that.
TF2 is didn't they? When are they going to release another update?
They released one pretty recently. The bread.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the bread update, but they're doing a bunch of other stuff, like
Yeah,
balancing
well,
stuff.
the end of the line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's based off this source filmmaker thing this
Mm-hmm.
guy is making. I'm actually really excited to see it.
Yeah, but they've been working on that for months.
isn't that
They've
a
been
Killing
working
Floor
on it for-
update? End of the line.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's not the same end of the line.
Oh,
They only made it end of the line because Killing Floor 2 is coming out. I still haven't played the end of the line shit.
We probably never will.
I don't think I really care at this point. I can't wait for Killing Floor 2.
yeah,
I
me neither.
can. Again, I'm worried.
That game is going to be hopefully amazing.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up. so
We
I
got
can't-
burned by getting really excited for Payday 2, so
Yeah. I bought that game because you told me to, and then we never played it, so that's pretty great.
it's not a bad game though. It's not a bad
Well,
game.
it's a bad game if you have played the first one. If you
I
played the first one, I think you'll
it's
be
better. I think it's better than the second one. I mean, I think it's better than the first one. Honestly, like gameplay wise,
I don't know.
it's just all the DLC and all the shit they didn't put in the game that's supposed to be in the game, and all the shit they put in the game that
We've
was
talked
supposed
about
to be
this
free.
before.
That not on the
No,
podcast.
I think we have actually.
Yeah,
Not recently.
you have.
Okay, well, I won't talk about it then.
That's
Payday
fine.
2 sucks?
Dude.
Question mark.
Payday 2, if you, it's a fun game, but the DLC it makes it a bit much.
Get it on sale if you can, or something.
Yeah,
like
get
that.
it if you get it on sale. I'd say it's worth it. If you
Yeah, it
don't,
goes. You could get it for free like 4 or 5 months ago
Really?
when they
Yeah.
were doing a DLC. They gave away Payday 1 and 2 free.
Wow, that's generous as hell.
Yeah,
are you sure it wasn't just one? Because I think if
it might have been just
because
one.
I would have told everyone if it was Payday 2.
I think you had a chance to win a free copy,
Oh, okay.
and I think it's like 50% of all people won a copy of 2, but I could be wrong on that.
Okay, so is that all the games you've been playing?
The Walking Dead season 2,
You enjoying
The
that?
Wolf Among Us. Not as much as season 1.
Like anything, he has problems with it.
I have. It feels really slow. I'm on the last episode. Not much has happened.
Yeah, but
Wait,
then
has
again,
5
sometimes
been
it feels-
released yet?
No, that's
Okay.
what I mean when I'm on the last episode. I'm just
So-
waiting for it.
Sometimes it feels like things go way too fast too. Like chapter 2 and 3 were just like zoom.
Yeah,
Apples?
Apples.
Yeah. Well,
and that's all I've been playing.
Okay, Cube, what have you been playing, friend?
let me just put this back on. I knew we were missing something with the podcast, and I was like, man, this is really, I don't know what's wrong, but the frog. That's what it was. The frog was hiding
Oh.
behind the thing.
Yeah,
God.
need to bump it up a little.
There we go, man. I've just been playing Awesomenauts. Basically, I tried out Smite. Smite is a pretty fun game.
Is that an MMO?
No, it's a MOBA.
Yeah, it's a MOBA, and
Oh.
it suffers from the same problems that almost every
Most
MOBA
MOBAs
does, where
The
like
community's really shit.
range characters have a huge advantage over melee characters, and
Yeah.
in that game, I feel like it's more more present than in other ones, because in other ones they have abilities that let you easily get to range characters and lock them down and stuff. But in this
Yeah.
game, I feel like it's less balanced, so I don't know. I
Is
always
that,
play range,
does- Yeah, Smite is free to play.
Yep.
Most MOBAs are free to play nowadays.
and everybody's making one.
Yep,
I don't like MOBAs.
like Adventure
Really.
Time.
I had
And
I
Dead
had
Island.
fun playing Infinite Crisis for a bit.
We need to play the Dead Island MOBA.
No,
I
we
don't even
don't.
like. I don't even like
No, we
MOBAs.
don't.
I would play this
No, we
for a
don't.
joke.
Dead Island Epidemic is such a good idea. Let's make a MOBA out of a zombie survival game.
You should just gift those to like everybody in the stream because
Who wants to be a millionaire? I'm pretty sure everybody in the world got 4 copies for free.
yeah, I was gonna say.
So
each
there's
one-
like more copies than there are Steam users right now.
each one of us has like 10 copies of Dead
Jesus
Island Riptide.
Christ.
Epidemic, not Riptide.
Or Epidemic. It's like
Oh man.
Dead Island 2 looks fun.
Yeah, but the
So is that
trailers,
all the
they're
people
really good
play?
at trailers. They're really good at trailers. But I want to say no, but I think that is. I've been watching a lot of. I've been watching a lot of boss mods on Twitch. Just watching a lot of boss.
You're becoming something.
Have you been playing season 2, or have you just like stopped?
Me?
Or yeah, You
I've
have
played
season
all
2,
of
right?
what's up on the Walking Dead. season 2.
Matrix Man wants Dead Island Epidemic.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you don't. Oh, he says be a millionaire.
Oh.
Yeah.
The chat's a little behind.
If Wolf Among Us ever goes on sale, and if you don't have it, I'll gift you a copy. It's a good game.
I
Yeah,
have the
this is
Wolf
a good
Among
game.
Us.
Oh.
I do enjoy it. I think I enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it at nearly as much as Walking Dead.
No, it's a different kind of feel.
Yeah.
But I'm not as attached to the characters as I am in The Walking Dead. And I feel like it's just better.
I like
Yeah,
Big B.
just better. I do like the characters, yeah. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I enjoy the game, and I'll probably play the second season when it comes out, but...
Are they doing a second season?
I think
Probably.
so.
Probably.
I mean,
So who do you think done it?
I think they give it away pretty much.
Yeah, it's finished.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's
Yeah.
concluded.
So who do you think done it?
I've already given
Thanks.
my theories on who I think it is, but
I haven't beaten it yet. You find out at the end of season 1, right?
probably.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure.
I haven't finished it.
Okay, because I sort of want to know who did it. No one knows what it is that they did, but they did it. They did it good.
Did it real good.
What do you mean you don't want Dead Island Epidemic? That game is so good. You gotta play it you just have to get used to
Shut
it,
up.
you know? You just have to get used to the feel and the
The
jigglies.
feel of like the jigglies and your
Why Dead Island? Why a MOBA?
Because everybody's
Why
making a
Sam
goddamn
Bean?
MOBA.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Why the Portal MOBA? Why the Half-Life MOBA?
Wait, there's a
Is
Portal
there a
MOBA?
Why? No, but there
should be.
There should be,
There
yeah.
might as well be, Brett.
MOBA
No.
Portal MOBA.
There should.
Let's name off games that should get MOBAs. Five Nights to Freddy MOBA. 7 Days to Die MOBA. Counter Strike Go MOBA. It basically is. It's 5-on-5.
Final Fantasy. Bam!
Oh my God.
Fuck you.
Civilization MOBA.
I win the
Fable
internet.
MOBA. Galactics. I'm just reading like the Borderlands MOBA.
Just reading off your Steam
Three
library.
DayZ MOBA. No, I'm reading the like big ones on the
Steam
front
thing.
page.
Yeah. Does Marvel have a MOBA?
Yes.
Yeah, no, yes. They also have a really shitty MMO.
Wait, do they have a MOBA? I'm not
No,
sure.
I don't think they do.
Well,
actually.
DC has a MOBA, so that pretty much covers that.
Yeah, I guess.
It's actually enjoyable.
What games?
The DC MOBA.
What games? It's okay. I like it. That's a lot coming from me because I don't like a lot of MOBAs.
I think
Nah.
legitimately it's more enjoyable than League of Legends.
Oh, definitely. I like Dota, but
Ooh,
I think that
controversial.
Infinite Crisis is a bit better, honestly.
Ooh, controversy.
Yeah.
Oh, radical opinions.
I'm not gonna play any of them, but if I were
You're
to
a
play one, I would
rapist,
play
Dagless.
Infinite Crisis.
You're a
Yeah.
rapist.
Oh no, I'm a rapist.
You're worse than Hitler.
This is
Okay,
bad.
the conversation ends
Yeah,
there.
there we
Okay.
go. We're done. Yeah, that's that. This podcast is actually going to be smaller because the editing I'm going to have to do, where you guys sort of.
You guys are afraid of spoilers as much as Cube is afraid of spoilers.
No,
Like,
I
if
just,
he
I don't want people.
sees a car with a spoiler on the back, he is fucking out of there, man.
Oh fuck yeah, I'll do
the
it.
good guys
Illegal
win, the
Euchre.
bad guys lose. There you go. Spoilers for
Bum,
everything.
Bum.
Darth Vader was in fact his father.
Oh no, that's gotta be cut out of the video.
Spoilers don't bother me, because ultimately, yeah, the good guy wins, the bad guy loses.
No.
Or the reverse.
What about that game Beyond Good and Evil? The neutral guy wins in that one.
I haven't actually
I don't
played
know.
that.
I don't
there
feel
is a
strong
second one
way or the
coming.
other.
There is a second one coming out, by
the
the
second
way.
one's weird.
So is anyone gonna ask me a question?
Nah.
No.
I know what you've been playing, so I don't
So
really
what's
care.
going up on your channel, Billy?
Same thing. It goes up every week. Try to take over the world.
The
Nothing.
same video.
Billy's been thinking it like he always thinks about recording, but he's too lazy to do it.
Yeah, there's that, and I have nothing interesting to say. It would just be
I disagree. Like you've proven that on this podcast multiple.
me going poop every once in a while.
So all mine are me going dick every once in a while.
Like, and when I say going poop, I don't mean saying the word. I mean literally just having to go up, take a crap.
I think you should. I think you should do it.
I don't think there's anything I can contribute to the internet.
Yeah, but I mean, it would give you something to do. I mean, you're going to college soon, but
Yeah, there's also that.
it is a creative outlet. Like even if it's not interesting or like like high quality, it's still a creative outlet. Like it's a good way to make something your own. You know.
When you say that you
Yes
don't have
and
anything
no.
interesting to say, I don't have anything interesting to say. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but if I was to say something interesting, it would probably be really highly offensive to somebody.
So that might make
Somewhere.
it popular if you wanted popularity.
That's the other thing is, there's nothing I would really get out of it, you know?
I don't know. I feel like if people liked your videos, you would be happy about that.
So what's going up on your channel, Companion? Oh, thank you for asking me, Companion, and not Dagless because he isn't here. Yeah, Dagless, what's going up on your channel?
You're not gonna answer what's going up on yours?
I'm not here.
Oh, you're
Why
Why
not
are you
here?
asking me? I'm not here. Answer the question, Cube.
Well,
What's
I
going
just
up on
got
your channel?
I just got Underhell going up. I finished up Dead Space 3, the Let's Play of that. It's
Oh, so good.
took a long time.
I want to watch that. Oh, it wasn't so boring watching the other fucking 50 parts. There were like 2 good episodes, I swear to God. I've watched the whole thing too. That Let's Play is crap.
It was
So you
43
finally beat
parts.
Dr. Octo Octavius, huh?
I'm just joking.
It was 43 parts, and it took like, I think that's my longest ever running Let's Play.
I had to watch yours. I did not like the way Relic edited his because he didn't.
I don't think I edited mine at all either.
You edited some parts out where like things happened
Why was your Let's Play 40-something parts?
because because it's a long game and
Yeah.
they did like 15 long videos.
Jesus.
15 to
'cause, like,
20
you and me
minutes.
beat it in like 2 hours.
Yeah, but look,
What?
let me go see how long my fucking like Dead Space, like my original Dead Space playlist is.
And we also did every single optional mission too.
Oh yeah, we did those too.
Yeah.
I guess we're just better.
Yeah, I
My
guess.
Dead Space Let's Play was 30 episodes, and I'm pretty sure the last few were like half-hour long.
I really want to play through Dead Space 1.
It's a good game.
It's
I
alright.
think I'm gonna do that.
I still like 2 the
I
most.
think it's the best, honestly.
Yeah, I
So,
do.
Q,
I
what
do
do you
think
think
it's
of Dead
best.
Space 3?
Dead Space. I go over my thoughts on the game in the at the end of the video, but I guess I'll say it here. I'm not going to go into any spoilers here, but the game was enjoyable overall. I think at a lot of points it gets very slow, and if I didn't have Relic with me, I probably wouldn't have played through the game. Like, I probably wouldn't have done a Let's Play. I would have probably played through it on my own time, and it would be like Dark Souls, where I'd stop and come back to it.
And then never finish it.
Yeah,
How do
never
you
finish
feel?
it.
How do you feel about like what the necromorphs are? Just answer that. Like, just how do you feel about it?
What do you feel?
I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, there's still these these horrible zombie things that want to murder your frickin' face. I mean, that's kind of
Ultimately
terrifying.
being answered what they are doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
No, but how do you feel about like their origins? Or have you not? Because I'm assuming
I haven't played the DLC
I don't
yet.
think they've played the DLC. Yeah.
no, but like they sort of explain it at
Yeah,
the
they
end
sort
of
of
the game.
explain it. I think the storyline is kind of fucking convoluted because I lost track of it halfway through, and I was like, what is going on? But
I think it would have been better if they did not go the route that they went.
Yeah. Again, that game also had the problem of like Resident Evil 6, where it's like I knew nothing about the bad guy. so
yeah,
I didn't
exactly.
care.
I was just like, why am I here now? What is?
Yeah.
The beginning of the game was amazing. I loved that. Where you like
But
those...
then they introduced the bad guy, and it's just like, who are you?
Well, he's not really a bad guy. He just has a different ideology.
He also looks like Dr. Octo Octavius, and I
He
just
kind
couldn't
of
get
does.
past
Oh,
it.
I remember that. You were complaining about how bad of a bad guy he was. And
Well, yeah, especially compared to like the bad guy in 2 and the bad guy in 1. It's like those were great villains. It's just a dude that looks like Dr. Octopus. It's
Yeah.
just like
And
my
he has this dumb
theology is
accent.
different. He has the generic I'm going to save the world by destroying it. That's his like ultimate like bad guy plan.
well, that's like the entire church is.
He's like a shitty Sephiroth or like a shitty. He's your generic bad
Yeah,
guy.
he's Shitty Smallman. That's his name, Shitty Smallman.
I'm gonna save the Earth by destroying it.
Okay, so, all right.
What was I talking? Oh yeah, the game. I think it's a lot. Here's my 2 things that I said at the end of my Let's Play. I said, here are 2 conditions that I'd say that would make the game a whole lot better if you want to play through it. First of all, try to get a friend. If you can, play through it co-op and do the optional missions, because those are pretty fun. Although they do
Play
reuse
as
a lot of
Carver.
accents. Yeah,
Yeah,
try to
as
play as
Carver.
Carver. And number 2,
Fuck
try
the
to
other
play
guy.
it on console, or if you can find a way on PC, try to find a way around Origin, because that dampened the experience for me in Relic a lot.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the experience for me and Billy. We had to we were stuck in a cutscene where I just kept getting shot
We
in the
gave
head.
up. We gave up.
No, we
Good.
played through it single player, and then it worked, and then we both connected after that.
And then we're just like, fuck it, we're
Yeah,
done.
we beat the game.
No, we didn't. I didn't.
Oh,
You did.
Oh.
well, no, we beat it. Oh no, wait,
No.
yeah, we stopped.
I uninstalled it because I was so mad.
Yeah, see,
I
Origin
was
is
so
fucking
mad.
terrible. It is so bad. They don't even have a way for you to gift games on Origin.
Nope. But they have a refund policy, which is, I guess, good.
Yeah, people have tried to argue with me that Origin is better because it has a refund policy, and I'm like, that's because they own all the games.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like Steam can't just be like giving out refunds all the time because they're not going to get money back from the people who publish the game.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Ultimately, like, Dead Space 3 pissed me off to the point where I uninstalled it. Like, it made me mad. Like, legitimately angry.
Well, because it wasn't even survival horror anymore; it was action.
I wanted
that's
to
another
stab
thing.
the motherfucker.
Is that once you get into co-op, if they don't do it right, you lose the horror aspect of the horror game. So it just turns into this action game.
Yeah, because it's not scary if there's someone else there.
Yeah, think of Resident Evil
Oh,
5.
Another problem I have with the game is I wish there were more, like, Carver moments, but for both of you, you know?
Yeah, because like he saw me as a necromorph and shit, and I never saw shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
interesting. Like it wasn't like the first game where it's like, oh, Nicole, and then now it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm used to this shit.
And
I
I'm
really
used to it.
enjoyed
I was
playing
hearing-
Carver.
Right.
I'm glad I got
There was
Carver.
one time where Billy just started attacking me randomly, and I thought he was fucking around, and he's like, dude, like I just saw you as a necromorph, and I was like, really? That's pretty cool. You know, that's a cool thing to see. It would have been cool if you could have done damage to me too.
Yeah, the whole game should have been the co-op moments, like you said, Billy.
It should have been like you going insane, like, you know, your friend is out of view for a minute, you look back, and then like he's not there even if he is actually there, or like he goes around the corner and he comes back and there's a necromorph instead, or like say like you're both using the in-game mic, like it'll have him dying and then like the mic will stop and it'll go to like the game over screen, but then you'll actually come back because you didn't actually game over.
So basically, Eternal Darkness.
Yes,
Game 2.
Eternal Darkness. Even though that game is shit, it is great.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your opinions on Eternal Darkness. No!
It's too hard as a puzzle game, but it does
I
do
did-
things well.
I agree, but I also disagree.
The puzzles are retarded.
So we should
Yeah.
probably wrap up the podcast here. Just real quick, what's going up on your channel?
Okay, what's going up on my channel?
A lot of stream stuff?
Talisman.
Talisman.
Yeah.
A lot of stream stuff. More like stream highlights. Probably more shitty pizza time. Attack of Jerry Seinfeld, where me, Yoshi, and my friend Endorgan get invaded in Dark Souls 2 by Jerry Seinfeld, and he fucking teleports all over the place, and it's actually pretty good. Yeah, Talisman. I'm eventually gonna get back into Deadly Premonition. That's gonna be finished, but it might be a while because I don't upload very much anymore. Probably, yeah, whatever I stream, more TF2, Counter-Strike Go maybe, if I don't scream my head off the entire time.
And like punch yourself in the dick.
Look, I punch myself in the leg when I'm angry, okay? It's better than punching you when I'm angry.
I don't know.
So,
I could be a sadist.
anything else?
Thanks for
Or-
watching this. Yeah, I don't know. So, there'll probably be something random that comes up on my channel. I was going to make a Fantastic Purge video, but I decided it's not worth it. Oh yeah, Barack Hussein Obama 2 will be on my channel. That'll be a good video. I'm not gonna explain what it's about, but you guys will like it. It'll probably be like 5 seconds long. Maybe some more Amazing World if people want to see more crazy cow shit and me
I'm never installing
suffering
that fucking game again.
through that game.
It's a terrible fucking game. Yeah, that
Oh wait! One more thing. Me and Cube, we've been playing through Sniper Elite. I don't know if he's uploaded. There's gonna be the Nazi butt touch. That's got to be up there. And then me and Cube, I demand that we play another co-op game that is better next time.
yeah, I have almost a full Let's Play of Sniper Elite V2 backlog that's like 12 parts. So that'll be there for like months. So yeah, expect that to come up sometime in the future. Yeah, thanks. This has been the Wigan Podcast for 8/25/14. Thanks for sticking around, Matrix Man, throughout the whole thing. And anybody else who showed up as well. Thanks for joining me, Billy and Dagless.
Thanks for joining me, Billy and Box.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
I got 2 thanks you.
Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm not sure if we'll
Look,
have
you
a
already said bye. Close the goddamn
I'm not
podcast.
I'm not sure if we'll have a
Wait,
podcast next time,
wait.
but
Everybody, play Earthbound.
yeah, yep. Bye.
Like, we could just do it 6 again.
I hate you.
Play Earthbound. Everybody.
That was a pretty good.
Earthbound, everybody.
Yes. I mean, we talked about Phil Fish for quite a while.
It's still going.
Pokemon. Everybody Pokemon too.
Goodbye.
Fuck, I forgot to mention there's like 6 Pokemon games coming.